where? In what organization can you practice that and that society or organization prosper? It can never be. So when you look at a certain set of people that are pursuing a goal or having the same mindset, try to read their body language, try to read their content, try to read what is the chorus that is on their lip. Madam Rose, if you've listened, I know you've been listening to me for so many, months ago. You can hardly see me castigating Baba at the onset. You can hardly see me. I always like to defend him, and always go and always castigate him when necessary. But it got to a point. I started saying some things that are, logically ought not to be. For instance, now, when they ask Baba, what made you, to head for mobile out? It's been said here often. He never made mention of that. Someone informed him, and later, when that thing was put at him, that did anyone inform you? The social person called you. He then, he then considered that yes, they called me. Why didn't he give that information in the first place? Adeben was a saint that we so called him from the beginning. So I was shielding him, and at the beginning, I and Aristocrat even had an argument that, see, my boss, can't you imagine someone in his shoe being in that condition and suddenly seeing his son in a pool of blood? He might be shocked, he might not be able to put up one action or another. But later we discovered that he has been informed prior to that sin, to that very blood sin, that he got the information, which means even if he was in a shock, the shock must have reduced, at least to a bearable minimum. He must have gotten some space of time to put his head together that, oh, this happened, that happened, but we thought he just saw it suddenly. Now revelation are now bringing it to our knowledge that that was not the case. Is that not a grant enough to query Baba? Now they said that they carried out autopsy with 30 million naira, and he is the one that is in charge of this. That this fund is solely is only is the one that had access to this fund, and 30 million being expended on autopsy and toxicology, and there was nothing. He has never came public and analyzed how it was spent, and you expect people to still be backing and patting him behind. Apart from that, since the beginning of this justice course, he has been lenient with all these people that are culpable. Actually, we know Wumi, everyone around Mobad, they should be called out. Yes, we've been calling them out. But what about Papa that should put something into action but haven't been doing so? Shielding them all the way, shielding them every time. There's no way we won't call him out. You said Baba is being led, is being pressured, is being threatened. Yes, that could be the case. But in case that is happening, there is a process through which Baba can transfer his seat of authority. Baba can transfer his obligation, his duties, in this case to an organization for them to take up the fight. So that whoever want to put a fight at whoever is pulling for justice to be served, I think it will be the organization they will be facing. But it's not doing that. It's still held to that position. So we must shake his chair for him to know that that seat is hotter than what he is viewing it to be. So I never castigated him along the way, but when he got to some area, you can see him not causing everyone around mobile death. I've never saw him coming out to say leprosy be held, be tied, whoever killed his son or this and that. But he came out and attacked the public. You can't just attack the public that way. We were not from the same way, the same background. We're not from the same state. We doesn't practice the same culture.
Please, can I talk?
Your teeth.
Okay, sorry.
Yes, come over. I like to hear you.
Okay, Jack.
Right.
Me say if I don't need to speak English, I won't talk to you. Make you understand. You understand with how they talk. What do you mean they try to talk? Say all the time they eat of Baba Muba. I know they support Baba Muba. I know be Baba Muba fans. What do you mean they try you? When you talk small with Baba Muba, you hit all the people. When time Muba for inside the ass. Baba Muba don't they do the right thing? No, we know. But the way you dey eat of Baba Muba, because you're like saying Baba Muba like key Mohbad. And what is that you talk? Say you don't like what you are. They not like what they tell you. No, you don't need to say that because this platform not be your own. Now for your platform, you get right. So tell person say, make person waka pass. As I dey and it's suit to tell me say, not come to my platform again. Me go waka pass.
Easy. I know
Saint,
you.
Saint,
Okay.
good morning. Good
Okay,
morning.
boss man.
Go ahead. Jack, wait.
It's just a response, please.
Saint, no, Jack, wait 1 second.
Yes, go ahead, Chessman.
Good morning, guys. Susie, good morning.
Good morning.
The IT guy, Supreme, Jack Sele, good morning. I've been listening for some time now. And the first thing I'm going to say is that, I mean, I don't think it's right to tell people what they want to say, who they want to actually bash or castigate or even drag or even tell off. It depends on the way you see the case. It depends on your own perspective. And I'm not going to blame Jack for bashing Baba. You know, as Yoruba people would say, Olori Ogun, Logun Dojuko. I mean, we gave this guy we empowered him. We gave him the ammunition to go to war. Okay? And, sorry, Salzo, can you mute, please? Salzo, can you mute? So we empowered this man. We gave him the power to go to war. Okay? We want to support this man. But it's not making the right shots. Obviously, I don't support Wumi. I'm one of Wumi's. As a matter of fact, I said to Moses yesterday, I said, Moses, you were at the inquest on Monday. He said yes. How can you even manage to be in the same room with Wumi? That's how much I don't like that girl. But I'm not going to come here to say, Wumi this, Wumi that. I'm going to go for Baba. Because we gave Baba the money. Go and spend. Let me give you an example. Baba said they wanted money for private investigators. We gave it to him. Where are the investigators? It's been 1 year and 1 month, if I'm not mistaken. Tell me, where are the private investigators? He swindled us. He took our money. Tell me what carpenter job Baba has done for the past 1 year. He's been living at the expense of the public. But we're not complaining. If he's doing the right, I'm not going to complain. So we got so many chances to get justice. Baba wanted to go the long route. I'm not going to say route. Cambridge Dictionary is route, the long route. Look at when Wumi was petitioned. Lady Aries, she's there. Baba said, I cannot sue my son's wife. And I've always said this a long time, that the weakest link in this syndicate, this clan, this conspiracy is Mama Mohbad. Guys, imagine how much information Iya Mohbad gave to that stranger on the audio we got from Bukky Jesse. Imagine that. Imagine if she was arrested for defaming Baba, she would talk. And I took on Gurexi one-on-one on Lechi's Plus. I said, Gurexi, we have a chance here. What Mama Mohbad said about Baba is basically defamation. Under defamation, you have slander and libel. Libel has got to do with written publication. Slander is what you say. That's plain and simple. Why hasn't Baba petitioned Bosede? Bring her in, she will talk. Gurexi was telling me bullshit, crap. So I'm not gonna blame Jack for why going all this long route because you want. We can get justice from the shorter route. Another option is the nurse. If you look at the statement the nurse made at the station and the police report, there's enough evidence in there that okay, it was my injection that actually killed Mohbad, even though we know that's not true. But you know what to do? Sue the nurse for negligence. Sue her, 500 million naira. She will talk. So many avenues, so many shortcuts to get justice. The man is not doing it. So when you bash him, I don't blame Jack. This man comes out to talk about cocoa, coming out to talk about epilepsy or whatever. That's not what we want. He's taking our money and he's taking it for a ride. 1 year and 1 month, no progress, nothing. So I just came up to, I'm at work. I just came up to say, you know what, please, let Jack be, okay? I know Wumi she's not a saint. For me, listen, mark my words, say my name anywhere, Wumi pied Mohbad, 11 September 2023, I don't give a fuck. I said it. She pied Mohbad. But we need to substantiate that. We need to get evidence to link, to nail her. And don't get me wrong, people have got this evidence. They have it. People have it. They're only scared to bring it out. They have it. But once we get a confession from somebody, then we can start working on that confession. So for now, I still blame Baba. Jack made one point that, Yoruba people will say, Enigbe Polaja, Kojali Bianto Basile. So if I steal Supreme's phone and I give it to the IT guy to keep for me, as a matter of fact, the IT guy is more guilty than I am. That's conspiracy. So Baba, at this point in time, is as guilty as Wumi. Baba knows what happened to Mohbad. He may not have the evidence to substantiate, obviously, but he knows what happened to. So why are we going to the fucking inquest? What for? Tell the police what you know, and then they can pick the case up from there. My submission. I need to go now. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, Susie, please, can I thank you, Chessman. I just want to quickly respond to Rose. First of all, Rose, I'm really sorry if what I said upset you, or if my response sort of like if it's come across in as being rude. Number one thing I want to say is this. Look, you will never see me come up on any platform where people are abusing someone, one particular person, and I come up just to come and abuse that person or to come and join them to do woto or whatever they call it. I will never, because my time is too precious to do that kind of nonsense. I won't do that. And even when I go to such place, I just go there and they requested me or request me to come up. I won't go up. So now, it's not like I want to, but if you notice what I've said, I mentioned all of this and I said, may they not happen to any of us. It's a prayer, but anybody who wants them to happen to them can say, no, I want them to happen to me. The thing is this, look, maybe we don't understand what is going on here. You see, that statement that Baba went to police, that the police claimed that he was the one that came and wrote it and gave them that statement. And he has not said otherwise till date. That statement is the headache, is the reason why you and myself are here fighting, if you don't understand. And that statement is the reason why Wumi that you are talking about, it's painful that these people, Wumi and those people in the house, they are walking about just like you and myself as free men, free people. Look, if Baba had gone, if police had said that Baba Mohbad, the complainant, he came to us, because it is whatever the complainant says or said to the police that the police will investigate. They will not do any other thing other than that. Now, if the police has said that Baba came to us, Baba Mohbad, the complainant, came to us and said that when he got to his son's house, he went to his room and he saw a blanket full of blood. And then he came downstairs, he saw that the body was already embalmed, or they have put him in a way that looks like embalmment. So, based on this, because I saw blood, and I know that for me to have seen blood or a blanket soaked in blood means that my son did not die a natural death. So I want the Nigerian police and the authority to investigate everyone in that house with my son when my son died. Everybody, all the people in the house, investigate them for me and investigate how come a blanket was soaked in blood or even had blood stains or blood splatters. You see, that alone, I'm telling you, for as long as he put in that petition, there is no way Lagos State government and the police, there is no way they can maneuver it to the point that they will set up an inquest. No way. There is no way. I'm still telling you to date, because that clearly shows that this person was killed. And they will be forced to investigate those people. Do you know the impact, the meaning, the implication of investigating those people in the house? Do you know what he would have done? What it means is that at a glance, at just one questioning, they just put them in different rooms, and the IPOs will question them, take their statements. Their statement will fall apart, and they will start. Nigerian police, they know how to, when they want any suspect who has committed a crime to actually start saying the truth. They know what to say. They know how to do it. They know how to catch them. I'm telling you the truth. So, do you know what would have happened? These people would have been taken to criminal court scenes. And these people, they are not supposed to be. Look at Wumi as at the last inquest. She even had the effrontery, the temerity to be taking pictures. She was standing by a car and somebody was taking a picture. They were supposed to be coming from Kirikiri, maximum prison. All of them in that house. They are supposed to be taken from Kirikiri to court. Homicide case, nobody grants you bail. No bail. Till the judgment will be given, no bail. It's because you guys don't really understand what should happen, what is happening. If you understand, you will know that there's no way you will take the name of Baba Mohbad off your tongue. Because it's the genesis of this, is the reason why Wunmi and those people are walking around freely. We know that those people they had something to do in that death. But why are they walking around freely? But because of the statement that police claim that Baba Mohbad gave them. And this man and his lawyer, they have not come forward to say, it's a lie, Nigerian police. You want to do mago, you want to manipulate this whole process. And do you know what consent means? Consent, silence means consent in law. If you have a case in a criminal court and you are standing trial, and the other the prosecutor or the defendant, they ask you a question, probably a question that if you had answered, maybe you won't even go to jail or they won't hang you, and you decide to keep quiet that you are not going to answer that question, and that question is very germane, my friend, the person is going to be sent. Is going to be sent to prison for the rest of their lives. You have to speak. Just the same way Baba Mohbad has not said a word. He came out of inquest. He didn't say a word. He didn't debunk what Darusha said. Just one thing. I'll leave the rest. Just one thing, that when Baba Mohbad got to the place where the lifeless body of Mohbad was placed, he said to the lifeless body, Shori Bitoba Lea Yarede. Who will somebody lay that kind of accusation? It is a serious allegation. And you came out of the court, you address other things, you address people that want to carry out tribute, not to do so, but you fail to just debunk that. Seriously. Then if we don't see anything wrong with this man, to be honest, I'm done, for real.
Actually, there are many things wrong with him. That was why I was trying to explain to Madam Rose, for her to see that if you really want justice, you have to shake this man. You have to make him feel the pressure in people's heart. You have to make him see the reason why he have to act. And if there is anything inhibiting him or stopping him or threatening him to put up the action, the fight, the necessary action needed for justice to be served, at least he should relinquish the post, the power. He should just, appoint or assign it to an organization. We have many people around that want to be in that seat, but because of he being a situational leader, he being a mandatory situational leader, with mobile. So the law is the one that is very visible in the eyes of the law, and thereby, if he knows he can't do what is needed for justice to because of the
But he came out to tell us that he told Darosha after 2 million was made available to call ambulance and not the police. Omo, that's a motive, Jare. That's a motive. They should ask him why he called ambulance, not the police. Even if you say you are in a strange place, why did you ask them to call ambulance? Maybe Darosha had it in mind to call the police, and you are the one that told him to call ambulance. So go, two of you should go and argue those things in the court. What I just want to
What
know is what happened to Mohbad. That is what I want to know. Not all this rubbish that they are doing on the internet, disgracing themselves profusely, asking for money left and right, begging for money when your son is able to feed the whole Nigeria for a whole year. But you are begging money from people, begging money, disgracing Mohbad. Ojú gbà mí tì fún yín, ojú gbà mí tì fún yín gan. Because your son is richer than all this rubbish that you are doing to him. After you saw his body, that means you don't respect him. That is why. Like why? You don't mean you don't even know Mohbad. That means you don't even respect him. You didn't see him like a hard worker. He doesn't have any value to you. That is why you will see his blood. His blood in a clothes, and you still have the effrontery to say they should call ambulance. Why can't you tell them to call the police? Simple.
actually,
Let me say something quick, Saint.
okay, so
Sorry,
go
sir.
ahead.
Rose, I was not actually directly talking to you alone. I said anybody that goes to platform and you don't like what these people are saying in that platform, you can easily, jejely go to where you like than sitting there insulting people. That's what I said. We actually need everybody in this justice. Everybody. I know you have been here long ago, so I will not tell you, I will not talk to you anyhow. I was just saying that you should allow people to vent, to say their mind. And if you don't like what they are saying, you can leave them. When they finish, you can say your own or listen to people you like to hear what they are saying. So actually, me, the only person I know we can be calling out now is Baba, because he was the one that came to the public and told us that yes, all out of the family we saw, he was the only one that said he want justice, that called out to the public to join him to fight for justice for Mohbad, because the public was already fighting even before Baba came. But we saw a way, it's just like a river. When you want to flood or go enter places or go away, when they are trying to go find a way to pass, any little way they see, they will go through that way to pass through. So we were looking for a way through that family, and Baba came out, and we actually went through Baba. We think through Baba we can get justice. And before, he was actually doing well, but as time goes on, he has started backing out, because he himself has divided the public already. Baba himself single-handedly divided the public now, and now he has people he thinks he can work with in the public, and people he can't work with, or people he listens to and people he don't listen to. So we here, we think Baba is not doing the right thing, because you as a father, you have to be neutral. You have to be in the public. As long as you are standing for your son, you have to be neutral. You have to listen to everybody, what they are telling you to do. You cannot do everything people are saying, but at least you can pick out the relevant things you think, yes, this makes sense, let me do it. Let me tell my lawyer to do this. Let me tell my lawyer to do that. Stop fighting. They should stop pushing Baba to fight people. He is not in this justice to fight people, to sue people. He is here to sue the people that buy his son. He is here to fight the people that buy Mohbad, not the people that are in the public that knows nothing. They just came on their own. They think they are coming to help him. So if no matter what people have done to him, he should forget about it and face the people that buy him. So I know that's the most important thing to him. That should be the most important thing to Baba, to know why, who, or where did really Mohbad buy. That should be his focus. No matter what they say to him, he should not listen. And he should be even more aggressive than all of us. But I'm not seeing that energy in him. We, the public, we that are not even related to Mohbad, we are more angry and aggressive more than Baba the father. Why? Because the sister, I cannot talk about her. The brothers, I cannot talk about them. The mother, but Baba, he was venting before that yes, he is so pained about the death of his son. And we are not seeing that energy anymore in him. It seems as if he is getting tired, he's getting negotiated, or he want to back out. If anything is bothering Baba, Baba should not be scared to say it to the public, because it is only the public that we speak, that government or people in power can hear, can fear. Only the voice of the public. No voice in the world can be more than the voice of the public, because you can just test if I'm lying. You stand alone and shout and come call 100 people to come and stand with you again and shout. Then you really, if you can't see difference, you can see the difference clearly. So the voice of the people or public is more bigger than any individual. So Baba should believe in what we are doing now and fight with us. Not only me here or not only Lady Harris, all of us, the whole public, Baba needs us. Thank you, everyone. Let's keep doing justice for Mohbad. Let's keep giving our own little voice, our own little contribution. I might make sense today. Tomorrow I might not make sense, but it's all the same. Let's tolerate each other and embrace each other. As long as we have the same goal, which is justice for Mohbad. Thank you.
Madam Rose, thank you so much. I just like to add a little to what you said. There's a verse in the Bible that says, if we are correcting each other, we shouldn't tear each other's apart. If the anti-justice team out there, because anti-justice have no other interpretation than anything against justice, and we know people that are against justice, they knows themselves, and they knows whom they are. So if they in their camp out there are gnashing their teeth against us, are dragging us, I could remember the day chairman was in their midst, and so my supreme leader was streaming them. I could remember how many teeth were on chairman's body. I could remember how many noise, was being sent into his ear, into his eardrums. I could remember how they were even causing him, how they were doing sort of things to him. So if they out there could be doing that towards someone who belongs to this fold, we in our own closet here should try and embrace some conflict management channel that will give matters soft landing. I wouldn't in any time, it wouldn't be so good for me to see anyone leaving this fold and decamping to the other side. I won't be happy about it. So what I just think we should do is, whoever thinks in a direction and you think that you are not fine by what the person says, you can come up and give your own view. And if the person doesn't agree with you, you can just stick to your opinion. And if you need the person to convince you, you can ask him, engage him or her, and try to see what is the right path to take, what is the right channel. Then maybe through that you can change your mindset, you can change your mode of thinking. So that was why I was trying to make Madam Rose to see that Papa of a thing is someone that should be called out. There is no way you will have you will really be justice oriented and leave Baba out. There is no way you want to do it, because he has become the strong door that is locking the room, protecting all these people. He has become that individual that is being used indirectly against the justice fighters. Where on earth is it done that someone that fed you, someone that stuck your pocket with money, and you take that money to fight the person? Even if you have a grievance or another with the person, the best way to do it is to call the but now, and you just go out there and put up a lawsuit against the person. In that case, you must have seen that this person is totally against the cause for justice. It's not vision, the same goal.
Darosha's testimony on that day. Okay, so please, guys, stop talking about Shitu Senda. It was isolation based on that testimony. It was not based on the overall tribunal, whatever. Okay, Shitu is a son. I'm not cutting him a slack or trying to give him a kind of soft landing. No, he knows what he's doing. And don't forget, Shitu is there to represent Baba and nobody else. If you're a lawyer, okay, your client interest is all you want. I mean, loyal lawyers, not all this. Yeah, when you're a lawyer, you're a lawyer. That's it. See, this particular case, my it's just mysterious. I'm trying to solve the puzzle, to actually connect the dots, because now I can say that Iya Mohbad and Baba Mohbad, they don't love Mohbad. They don't. And why am I saying this? Because go back to that audio from, was it 4 days ago from Bukky Jesse? Iya Mohbad said that Egbagbe autopsy Josie Elerin Kokon Egbagbe. How can a mother be happy that the cause of death of our own son, a star son, in quote, a star son, is unknown? Honestly, for that 4 days, me and Tisurara, I've not even slept. I can't believe it. Only Egbagbe Eleri. How can you say that? And then on the other side, we got a Baba that's got everything and it's not doing the right things. It's we, the public, that wants justice, not the family. And I was thinking, why would somebody like Gorexi be against Bankole and Smith? If you can see what we are seeing now, Gorexi is the music pivot as I speak to you right now, trying bullshit. One-on-one, I want to face him. Honestly, I think these guys are just playing us. They are playing us. And let me say this to you. What is going to end this is me suing Joseph Aloba for £1 billion for actually misleading us. He lied to us. He wanted justice. We followed him. We gave him money. And he's not doing the right things. It's not. We're going to actually bring in EFCC into this. And guess what? Can you tell me, please, where is Muyiwa on this black app? Why has it disappeared? Where's Muyiwa? Where is Muyiwa? Where is he? It's nowhere to be found. And then you want to go this inquest of 18, 2 years, 3 years, we all forget. And my final submission tonight, this morning, for all you guys saying Mohbad should be buried, that is not right. I'm sorry, Supreme. I'm gonna disagree. IT guy, you said it 2 or 3 weeks ago. No, see, most people are actually fighting for Mohbad now. They've got the motivation because Mohbad is still there in the morgue. The moment you bury Mohbad, okay, you give people closure. That's closure for people. There's no two ways about it. There will be a reduction in the people that actually fight for the justice. It's gone, it's gone. Let him be there. And again, let's say, for example, Baba's autopsy comes back and it's quite different from the government's autopsy. That's, 1-1. And they say, we need to do a final autopsy to get a result. And then the samples they've taken was contaminated. Are you gonna go exhume Mohbad again? No. See, the guy is dead. Let him be there. For the fact he's there in that morgue, that is actually giving us the motivation to
think
fight
you
more.
win this. You win this one with your superior arguments. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, man. I love you, Supreme. I love you. Let me go now. I'm at work. I have to.
Yes, man.